Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Tactics Ogre Reborn walkthrough. Alright, so just wanted to review some things really quickly as far as what I've done between videos. I actually ran through the Farampa Wildwood quite a few times. Recruited a lot of dragons. I've also auctioned off a ton of them. I've even auctioned off a couple of the griffins and octopi as well. So one of the things I wanted to just show here is kind of some of the things that I've been able to acquire due to that. So dragon steak and braised skewers. I think dragon steaks were coming from auctioning dragons. The braised skewer, I think, is the griffins. There's another item from auctioning off the octopi as well, but I've actually bought all of those. It's like something like steamed mollusk or something like that. So those are all gone. The other thing that I'm actually able to get now, so you can check out these orbs. So the Gale Orb, Dust, Storm, Cataract, Inferno, and Black Ice. You can actually see the elements that these correspond with. So the Gale Orb, my guess would be a lot of these, they were either coming from the air dragon, or is it called the cloud? I think it's called the cloud dragon, or it's also okay. So since there's so many of these must be coming from the griffins as well. Yeah, because I know I have not auctioned off 11 of the the cloud dragons. This will come from the Earth Dragon, the Dust Orb, and I should say these orbs will be more relevant later. I probably won't do that much with them right now. I actually don't really know what they do in combat. Actually, now that I think about it, I've never even tried them. Maybe I should try that sometime. But anyway, so again, and then Storm Orb comes from the Thunder Dragon. So the Cataract Orb, this should come from either the Flood Dragons or the Octopi. And then, or Octopus, whatever, the units. And then Inferno Orb, that's going to come from the Flame Dragons, and then the Black Orbs are going to come from the Frost Dragons. So, quite an assortment of orbs already. And then here the marks. So these are actually coming from the dragons as well. So, looks like, yeah, I've got 4. I could buy 4 of those cragworms. There's 8 of those. 2 of these stormers. So these are a way to basically transfer your dragons back. If you decide to go, I don't know, make your one of your dragons, like let's just say you go from Flood Dragon, right? You could actually change him to a Cloud Dragon using the Windworm's mark. So that's kind of one of the ways also to get around. Later on, there's going to be a quest that revolves around these orbs. And specifically trying to get the Wicca. I don't know how I'm supposed to say it. It's W-I-C-E or C-C-E, which is Deneb's specific class. And the quest for that, it revolves around getting these orbs. And kind of one of the cheesy ways that you can go about it is by, if you're missing let's just say you're missing a Dust Orb, so then you need an Earth Dragon, right? Well, if you've got a different dragon, like you've got like a ton of Flood Dragons or something, you can just use a Cragworm's mark on that Flood Dragon, transfer it over to an Earth Dragon, and then auction off that Earth Dragon, and that'll get you that Dust Orb. So, kind of one of the ways to get around maybe not having a dragon that you specifically need. But that's going to be it as far as the Wildwood stuff. I guess I've probably got a couple of drops in there as well. The Balder equipment you can kind of pick up from enemies in there, but that's not something that you really need. Like there's no way I'm not running around looking to trick out everybody in Balder equipment. That stuff is going to become viable pretty quickly. So, anyways, I'm going to get moving on here. Let's start on. This should be another battle here at the Golborza Plain. And then on top, so there's a couple of enemies here that will drop things that I want to get. So we'll have to take a look here, make sure that they're actually on the map. And all right, so what we're looking for here is a fairy familiar at the coordinates are 2, 1. So this should be 1, 2, and then 1. So it's this fairy here in the back corner. This will drop familiar's mark in 3 of them at 100%. So this will always drop, again, you know, the familiar's mark. I don't find those to be all that like needed right now, but I guess just you know that they'll drop those. And then there's a gremlin at 4-1, so it's this guy right here. So this guy's going to drop the same deal, familiar's mark, 3 of them, 100% of the time. The crazy thing though is this will also drop the greased boots. I'm going to try to get those. I don't remember exactly what the greased boots do, but definitely going to try to get a hold of that. So we'll have to keep a lookout here for these guys. There's also finally a ninja, so we will get ninja marks from him. I think he's also the whatchamacallit. He's the mark or target, I should say. So also it looks like we can recruit. Actually, here, let me go back in here. Let me take a look. We need to use the recruit skill at least once. I don't really care about this stuff, but yeah, and this is a rogue, so that's not going to be recruitable, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try to grab this lizard guy. I don't know, he's a warrior. I mean, I don't know. I don't really need lizards either, but probably wouldn't be the worst idea to just snag him. Here's another rogue. I think this might be the first one that we've come across, actually, now that I think about it. Again, though, unfortunately, you can't recruit them, so yeah, there will not be an option. We'll just have to take them out. But yeah, that's. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything else that's real interesting. So, all right. So what I'll probably do here is I'll recruit those, or at least attempt to recruit that. Oops. The Jesus, the lizard man. I'm kind of particular about how my skills look. And we actually do have 10 slots here, so I can throw a couple other people in here. So then the question is, who's going to make the cut? I kind of want to level up. Where is this guy? So I've got a level 8. What's this guy? A nail. So he's a level 8 Vartan. And my intent was to actually level up this guy and then maybe transfer him over to a different class. Just because Vartan has such good growth. But I don't know that I really want to do that in a storyline battle. I may just want to go with... Although I don't know. Like, just looking at this... Like, just scouting this area, I feel like this battle is going to be really, really easy. So I could probably get away with just, like, keeping that guy in the back. And getting him some experience. So I think I'm going to do that. We'll put him in the back. Who else do we have here? Oh, hang on. What about victory? All right, so win with an archer. Yeah, so I'll need to bring in Sarah as well. Obtain a buff card and then use the recruit skill. The Baldur's sword isn't all that interesting anyway. Those are going to be buyable, you know, fairly soon. But anyways, let's get this started.
Denham, the hero of Goliath, they call you. Something tells me I won't be recruiting you.
You must be part of the new Wallister Alliance. We share a common cause.
Cause? You abandoned our cause when you drew steel on your kinsman, traitor. Listen up, boys. That one there's the hero of Goliath. Slaughtered the people of Balmamusa like cattle he did, all to slake his thirst for power. You're going to let him and his bloodthirsty lord rule us into the grave? I didn't think so. For the Alliance!
So I like the... I'm not sure who the voice actor was for that, but I think he's a phenomenal voice actor, but it doesn't really seem like the voice and the lines fit the ninja class. I don't. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's like, oh yeah, yep, that's a ninja right there. Maybe people think that, but I definitely don't. It just seems like it does not match up at My initial thought was like, yeah, that seems like something maybe a warrior would say, or a berserker. But ninja? Alright. So the priority here is going to be getting the gremlin familiar to drop the greased boots. The fairy familiar, you know, will drop those familiar marks, but I think those will be. Yeah, I'm going to try to kill everything, right? And I'm going to leave that ninja for last. Okay, let's bring Mitsuba up front. Hopefully I can get some meditates to go off here and get my clerics to dish out a couple of speed buffs here, but we'll see. And let's bring my dragon up front. Try to make sure that the rampart aura, you know, kind of keeps the enemies from getting too far forward. I can just tell I'm going to have a problem remembering to recruit that lizard man. Here. Silence Bringer. Well, let's get this cleric silenced then. That's pretty lucky that that went off. Heck yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't be shooting my own people with a stun bow if they actually need to do things like that cleric. I could probably get away with that for the archer, but just trying to, you know, bring up his weapon skills a little bit, but it may not be worth it. Yeah, probably not really worth it. Let's open this can, shall we? Bonk. Breach. I should probably try to silence that ninja as well. I don't remember off the top of my head if silencing prevents the use of ninjutsu, but that's my assumption. So maybe we'll have to test that out. Oh, Sarah. Okay, so my archer here has actually a pretty decent. I've leveled her bow at least a little bit. Let's see. Who should we speed up here? Let's go with Dennis. Yeah, well, I got really lucky that silence skill proc right away. Got that, now the cleric can't heal, so it's kind of just dead weight back there. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. I'm actually going to chariot back here and try to silence that ninja. Yeah, not much damage there, but yep, got him. Not worth it. Alright, we'll just shove him in the back corner. Oof. Yeah, I don't really want a guy that I'm going to try to. Oh my gosh. I don't really want a guy that I'm going to try to recruit picking up a physical card, but let's just see if that. There might not be any option here. Yeah, so that popped up after. Did it pop up after Canopus's turn? Oh, after her turn. Alright, well, let's try this. So we'll take his turn again, and then we'll just swap this a little bit. Okay, so they're just an auto skill card appeared. So that's fine. I don't really care about that. That's way better than it getting a physical card, because unfortunately I'm gonna have to deal with him for a little while I try to recruit him. And here I need to surround this ninja guy as well. Let's stay here for impact. Get it. Just enough. I just realized I haven't really updated Kashua with better healing spells. She's still... I mean, actually, I don't think she can get the AoE heal, I don't think, but I think she can get heal too. And I have not put that on her yet, so I should really get to that. Weak. Ooh, give me that heal. Alright, let's put this guy here. I hope I don't end up regretting this, because putting a caster next to the target may not be a good idea.
You're Kashua, sister to Denim, are you not? Oh, he has forsaken you, truly. Power is the prize in his eye now. But you know better. You know strength can push away as well as it pulls closer. Does the Duke's army not bleed men by the day? If you have the best interests of the Wallister at heart, you will leave Denham's side in service.
Oh wow, I actually don't really know what if this choice excuse me, if this choice matters at all. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know that there's any effect at all here. I'm not seeing anything as far as, let's see here. Let's see if there's chapter. Yeah, not seeing anything that matters as far as like chaos frame either. I think I'll just go with who do you think you are?
What is your business and how do you know who I am? Your words sit very ill with me, I'll have you know.
Yes, well...
Well, what? If you've aught to say, say it.
You see, ma'am, we seek to build a society. A society free from the repression visited upon us by the ruling elite.
Well said. Go on.
See, your brother, Denham, he's but a clinging cretin, wagging his tail for the Duke. Thinks maybe the Duke will throw him a bone. Some land or a title, perhaps, eh? And you'd follow him.
I follow one thing only, my heart. And my heart tells me to remain by Denham's side. Valeria be damned.
Ah, I see.
Sister.
Yeah, alright, well. Valeria be damned then. Oh, silence wore off. Dang it. That's a bit of a shame. Boom, big heal. Ooh, a strength card. Eeh. That's gonna be tough to pass up. Love that ability. Oh, jerk! Alright, well, not gonna be losing that, I think. Let's see. What can I do to block that guy off? Boy, I'd have to go really far back here. Well, maybe I'll just grab it with the archer then. That sucks. Oh well. Sometimes that's just how it goes. It's a shame too, because Denham's turn was right after his. Ooh, 6 damage? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, there it is.
You are not the woman I'd heard you to be. Go on, follow your heart, for it melts. It's made of ice.
What's that supposed to mean?
And fire, which you forget at your peril.
Burn! Oh, brutal! Oh no! Alright, I need to rewind. Figure out how to get that guy to not rock her, although I may just have to try to body block using Canopus or something. Man, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, this is where the part of the game that things start getting real rough, because the enemies start getting finishers. Oh, I can't body block. Yeah, Canopus is way too far away. Well, maybe maybe the caster. So let's see here. Yeah, this would work. Let's do this. But yeah, anyways, the you know, and one of the things that actually would have really helped here was having something to weaken him. But yeah, I wasn't honestly expecting to have to deal with somebody using a finisher, I guess. Maybe it can't paralyze. Could charm. Yeah, we could charm something here too. 58. Let's charm this guy. I don't actually think I can get this guy feared, but yeah, he's not going to get feared. We'll protect her even a little bit more here, if possible. Hopefully, hopefully he doesn't just like target somebody else instead. And I got really lucky with that warrior. The warrior has a crit card and a physical card now, and it just didn't. Well, obviously he didn't crit on Sarah there. Which, oh, 3 strikes that time. Yeah, all right. more damage out of it.
You are not.
Alright, yeah, you said that already. Yeah, there we go. Got the damage a little bit spread out this time. Oh, boom. Well, that worked out. Let's see. Boom, take that. That's actually probably not a good idea. I don't want to be moving people that are half dead too closely. Alright, this should do her in. Actually, let's... Oh, not quite. Alright, we'll just use the Dark Weight. I want to try to pick up her loot bag right away. Oh, or a card. Oh, loyalty. That's so lame. Well, I'm not going to be keeping that. Do not need loyalty cards. If that was anything else, I'd probably keep it. Slurp. Silence. Oh, denied. I love it when, you know, a caster, like, parries something because I got a dagger equipped. Yeah, that's a pretty solid heal there. Yep. So that should be 3 fairy marks. Let's see here. Hey! Ooh, weapon skill. Oh yeah, 316. Don't mind if I do. Oh, what? There we go. Let's see. Who needs a heal? think I'm just gonna boon this guy, actually. He's gonna need to do some recruiting here in a little bit. Whoops. All these lame cards. What's going on here? Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Share it back to her. Alright, so I'm going to take one step back this time. No luck card, please. Alright, that'll do. Oh, nasty. Six damage. I don't think so. Man, that was a very nice hit. What? What are you attacking? Did she run out of MP? No, she's like capped out. There is something really goofy about the AI. That made no sense. So I've got my healer here at about half health, and she goes for the 1 damage on this semi-tanky guy instead. Makes no sense whatsoever. Well, there's the bonus objective complete for attempting a recruit. 54 it is. I gotta get this guy finished off. Alright, there's another problem solved. Now I really just need to recruit the lizard man. Or, I don't know. I don't know that I really need to, but why not, I guess. Being that we're here. Everybody's looking pretty good for health. Okay, this should be pretty easy to recruit this guy. the worry here is that if this guy's got enough MP, and he will have enough most likely, it could be the case that he just annihilates this guy right after I recruit him. So we'll see how that goes. But there's a pretty good chance that he just one-shots this guy. Boom. Got him. Alright. So this guy has a... Let's see, what is this? Oops. Wrong spot. 15% chance of dropping greased boots. So let's just see here. There they are. Wow, that was really lucky. Okay, well. Now, this guy just needs to not annihilate the lizard men and I'll be fine. Because if he does, then I'm in trouble. There we go. That might do it. Yep. We got this one in the bag. Well, it's a good thing that Kashua's been leveling up. I mean, I could have used Charms on her if she wasn't, completely leveled up here, but it's a good thing that she's been leveling and not, she hasn't fallen behind, really. Because if she had, we might have some issues here with her getting one-shot by this guy. But, also using a... What was that? A braised skewer, was it? I think. Yeah, I used a braised skewer. So that's the the food permanent. Like it's basically stat food. This one gives dex and agility. It takes so many of those though to really show any difference because it's basically giving you fractions of stats. This game is a little bit weird in that, right? Where again, in my understanding is that it's basically tracking like fractions of stats, and so every time you use one of those or you pick up a green card, you don't necessarily always get full stats, right? And that may it kind of looks like sometimes you're not getting anything, but it's actually that you're getting a fraction of the stats, and you just need more of them to get.
That could have gone better.
Yeah, could have. But yeah, anyways, again, getting fractions of stats, and you just have to keep at it, and then you'll get, the full stat point will finally show on your character sheet. And that's the case with leveling as well. You're getting fractions of stats whenever you level, and so sometimes when you level, you'll get 3 stat points, whereas other times when you level, you may only get like 2. So just keep that in mind. All right, so there's the Hizyu. That's the the ninja one-handed katana. 3 ninja marks. So that's the first time in a storyline battle we're actually able to get ninja marks. Obviously, I grabbed mine out of the Farampa Wildwood, but you've got Wind Dervish there. Basically a ninjutsu skill. Same with Sand Spider. And then here we're getting all of our bonuses. We'll see how much experience this Vartan guy, a nail. All the way up. Okay, capped out. Very nice. So, curious to see his stats now. My plan with him was to, level him as a Vartan, and then maybe I'll swap him over later to something else, because Vartan has such good leveling bonuses, but this Lizardman Warrior, I don't know. I doubt that I'll ever actually end up doing anything with this character. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, should I just keep it Sana? Let me see here. I'll try to find a good Lizardman name. I think I'm just gonna go with Spike. It's very close already, and he's got spikes, right? I think. Or, I don't know, sort of scales a lot. I don't know. I'm not feeling very creative. Let's just go with Spike. Okay, let's take a look here at what we've got. So I did get the greased boots in the last battle, which is going to go in the leg slot or boot slot, whatever. So 1 strength, 5 avoidance, 3 resistance. These seem pretty good. It's got swift foot 1 and water walk. Yeah, I'm gonna. So I don't know if the ninjas got water walk like innately. It may be the case that these would maybe be a little bit better on somebody else, but I think I am just going to put them on him. Why not? But yeah, kind of a unique drop out of that battle. Definitely, in my opinion, worthwhile. Where is... Alright, so here's a nail. 720 health. Let's check this guy's 100 int. I mean, 90 strength. Where are my wizards at? I want to compare him to my wizards. These are my clerics. Here's my wizards. Yeah, a lot less strength on my wizards, but the wizards actually have just slightly more intelligence than that guy. Yeah, because mine are at... The wizards are at 106 and 107, which makes sense. What's MP? 160-ish. Yeah, a lot less MP from the Vartan as well, although I don't know that that matters that much. But yeah, really solid stats on my Vartan. I may just keep him like this for a while, I don't know. It's probably going to be the case that I'll end up just leaving him like this anyway, like the entire game as a Vartan, and I'll never swap him over, but who knows? Maybe. We'll just keep the option open, but... Alright, so the Union level hasn't changed at all. Nothing really I feel like I need to do in between the battles here, so I'll probably just move on to the next battle, which actually is going to be in I think, the Archaeopolis of Rhyme here. So that'll be the next one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.